Lesson 1, Morning Chats.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did, thank you. How about you?
I had a great night's sleep, and I feel energized. Ready for a new day?
Absolutely. I'm excited about what today has in store for us.
Me too. Any plans for how you want to spend the day?
I think I might explore that new cafe we talked about.
That sounds like a perfect idea. A good cup of coffee will kickstart our day.
Yes, and maybe we could try some pastries while we're at it.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to a delightful breakfast with you.
Lesson 2, Grandfather's Walks.
I try to spend as much time with my grandfather as I can.
That's wonderful. What do you usually do together?
Sometimes I go for walks with him, he loves being outdoors.
That sounds lovely. Do you help him walk when he has trouble?
Yes, I do. It's important for me to support him as much as possible.
It's clear you care a lot about him. How does he feel about the walks?
He enjoys them immensely, it brings him joy to be active.
That's great to hear. Spending time with loved ones is so valuable.
Absolutely. Every moment counts, especially with family.
Lesson 3, Motivation Boost.
I think that could work. It might give me more motivation to stay focused.
I agree, setting small goals can really help keep us motivated.
And remember to reward yourself after achieving those goals.
Yes, celebrating even small victories can make a big difference.
What do you usually do to reward yourself?
I like to treat myself to a nice dessert or a fun outing.
That sounds perfect. I might try that approach as well.
It's a great way to stay motivated and enjoy the process.
I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Lesson 4, Healthy Start.
Let's start with some fresh fruits, they're healthy and delicious.
That's a great idea. What fruits do you think we should include?
I love strawberries, bananas, and maybe some blueberries too.
Those sound perfect. They're not only tasty but also packed with nutrients.
Exactly. It's important to fuel our bodies with the right foods.
Plus, eating fruits can brighten up our day, don't you think?
Absolutely. They add a splash of color and flavor to our meals.
I can't wait to make a lovely fruit salad together.
Me too. It's going to be a refreshing start to our day.
Lesson 5, Gardening Memories.
You can use the leaves to make fertilizer, it's a great way to recycle.
That's true. When I was a kid, I didn't like the job of cleaning up leaves.
I can relate. It seemed tedious back then, didn't it?
Yes, but now I see how important it is for the garden.
Exactly. It's amazing how our perspectives change over time.
Now I appreciate the beauty of gardening much more.
Gardening can be so therapeutic, it helps connect us with nature.
I agree. It's a wonderful way to relax and unwind.
Let's work on our gardens together sometime.
Lesson 6: Communication Milestones.
Did you know that the first telephone message was sent over wires?
Really? That's fascinating. Where was it sent from?
It was sent between Brantford and Paris, Ontario, about 8 miles away.
Wow, that's quite a distance for such an early invention.
Yes, it paved the way for modern communication as we know it.
It's incredible how technology has evolved since then.
Absolutely. We've come a long way with our communication methods.
I can't imagine life without instant messaging or video calls now.
It's amazing to think about how connected we all are today.
Lesson 7: Trust Issues.
Sometimes it feels like there are proxies trying to act against me.
Oh, how I wanted to believe that everything was fine, but
It's tough when trust is broken, it makes everything complicated.
yes, it really does. Trust is such an essential part of any relationship.
I think we need to communicate openly to rebuild that trust.
Agreed. Honest conversations can often clear up misunderstandings.
It's all about understanding each other's perspectives.
Yes, and being patient with each other as we work through issues.
I believe we can overcome these challenges together.
Lesson 8: Sweet Treats.
An almond croissant? It is perfect. I'll order that for you.
Thank you. I've been craving one all morning.
They're so flaky and delicious, you won't regret it.
I can't wait to enjoy it with a nice cup of coffee.
Let's not forget to get a couple for ourselves too.
Absolutely. We should indulge a little, right?
Life is too short not to enjoy good food together.
I completely agree. It's the simple pleasures that make us happy.
Here's to a delightful breakfast ahead.
Lesson 9: Camping Adventure.
Remember our camping trip? I can't believe how much fun we had.
I agree. Let's pay for our items and get ready for another adventure soon.
Yes, we should plan another trip, it's great to escape the city.
Definitely. The fresh air and nature are so revitalizing.
I love sitting by the campfire and sharing stories with everyone.
Me too. Those moments are what make camping so special.
Let's make sure we pack all our favorite snacks next time.
Good idea. Delicious food always adds to the experience.
Here's to more camping adventures in our future.
Lesson 10, Stargazing Dreams.
Have you ever watched the stars and felt the urge to reach out and touch them?
Yes, it's such a magical feeling, isn't it?
Absolutely. It makes you feel so small yet connected to the universe.
I love stargazing. It's like a reminder of how vast everything is.
Exactly. Those moments can make us reflect on our dreams.
It's inspiring to think about what lies beyond our world.
I often find myself dreaming about space exploration during those nights.
Me too. The possibilities are endless, and it's thrilling to imagine.
Let's plan a night under the stars soon. It's a perfect way to unwind.
Lesson 11, Delivery Details.
Are there any delivery charges or minimum order requirements we should know about?
Yes, that's an important question. It's always good to clarify those details.
I agree, especially if we plan to order a lot of food.
Exactly. Some places have a minimum order for free delivery.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in mind for our order?
I was thinking about that new Italian place, their pasta looks amazing.
That sounds delicious. I hope they don't have high delivery fees.
Let's check their menu online to see what they offer and any charges.
Good idea. I'm excited to enjoy a nice meal together.
Lesson 12, Dairy Decisions.
Got it. Next, what about dairy products? Do we need milk or eggs for our recipes?
Yes, I believe we should definitely pick up some milk.
And what about eggs? Do you think we'll need them too?
I think we should get a dozen, they're always useful to have on hand.
Agreed. Plus, we can make some delicious breakfast dishes with them.
Exactly. Scrambled eggs or an omelette would be perfect for the weekend.
I can't wait to cook together and enjoy a hearty breakfast.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's not forget to add some cheese too.
Great idea. Cheese makes everything better.
Lesson 13, Progress Reports.
I see. Regular updates and progress reports will be essential for our project.
Absolutely. Keeping everyone informed will help us stay on track.
How often do you think we should hold these meetings?
I believe weekly updates would be ideal to keep the momentum going.
That sounds reasonable. It gives us time to address any issues too.
Yes, and it allows us to adjust our strategies if needed.
Communication is key to successful teamwork, for sure.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make a schedule for our updates.
Perfect. I'll set reminders for our meetings to ensure we stay organized.
Lesson 14, Finding a Pharmacy.
I see. Is there a pharmacy here nearby?
Yes, there's a pharmacy on the first floor of this building.
That's convenient. Do you know their opening hours?
I believe they open at 9 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. every day.
Great. I might need to grab some supplies later.
It's always good to have a pharmacy close by for quick needs.
Absolutely. It makes things so much easier when you need something urgently.
Let's check it out after we finish shopping.
Sounds like a plan.
Lesson 15, Searching for Items.
Did you check the living room for the missing item?
Yes, I looked everywhere, but I can't seem to find it.
Maybe I left it in the dining room. I was there earlier.
It's possible. Let's go check there together.
Good idea. It could be hiding under the table or something.
I hope we find it soon, it's really important to me.
Don't worry, we'll locate it, I'm sure of it.
Thanks for helping me look. I appreciate it.
Of course. We'll find it in no time.
Lesson 16, Historic Flights.
Did you know she was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Really? That's an incredible achievement. What was her name?
Yes, her name was Amelia Earhart, and she flew east from Newfoundland.
Amazing. How brave she was to undertake such a risky journey.
Absolutely. It was a groundbreaking moment for women in aviation.
I admire her determination and courage, she inspired many.
She truly did. Her legacy continues to motivate future generations.
I'd love to learn more about her adventures someday.
Let's find a documentary about her, it would be fascinating to watch.
Lesson 17, Budget Considerations.
Definitely. Budget plays a big role in deciding where to go for our trip.
I completely agree. It can really affect our options and plans.
Have you thought about how much you're willing to spend?
I have a rough idea, but I'd like to keep it reasonable.
That makes sense. It's important to enjoy the trip without financial stress.
Exactly. We can explore beautiful places without breaking the bank.
Let's look for affordable destinations that still offer great experiences.
Yes, we can research some budget-friendly options together.
I'm excited to plan this adventure with you.
Lesson 18, National Park Recommendations.
That's a good suggestion. Which national park would you recommend?
I think Yellowstone is a fantastic choice. it has stunning landscapes.
I've heard so much about its geysers and wildlife.
Yes, and the hot springs are breathtaking as well.
It sounds like a perfect destination for nature lovers.
Definitely. We'd have so much to explore there.
Let's make a list of all the activities we could do while we're there.
Great idea. I can't wait to plan our itinerary.
It's going to be an unforgettable experience.
Lesson 19, Connecting to Networks.
Yes, just go to your device's settings and select the airport network.
That's helpful. I always struggle to connect at airports.
It can be tricky sometimes, but it's usually straightforward.
I appreciate the guidance. Do you have to log in after selecting it?
Yes, often you'll need to enter a password or agree to terms.
Got it. I'll make sure to do that as soon as we land.
Perfect. Staying connected while traveling is essential.
Absolutely. I want to keep my family updated during the trip.
You'll be all set to share your adventures.
Lesson 20, Tech Specifications.
Absolutely, we should aim for at least 8 gigabytes of RAM in our new computer.
That sounds like a solid plan. It'll handle multitasking well, making everything run smoothly.
Exactly. With that much RAM, we can easily switch between programs without any lag.
Plus, it's essential for running resource-intensive applications like video editing software.
Right. And if we want to future-proof our setup, going for more capacity now is wise.
I completely agree. Investing in quality components will pay off in the long run.
So, what other specifications should we consider when making our purchase?
We should definitely look into the processor speed and storage type as well.
Yes. A solid-state drive combined with ample RAM will create a powerful machine.
Lesson 21, Historical Labor.
It's fascinating to think about how materials were to be quarried, and bricks baked and carried to the site.
Yes, laborers, peasants, soldiers, and even criminals contributed to those monumental projects.
It's amazing how such diverse groups came together to create something lasting.
Absolutely. Their efforts laid the foundations for structures that still stand today.
And it makes you appreciate the hard work that went into building our cities and monuments.
Definitely. Understanding their stories adds depth to our appreciation of history.
So, how can we learn more about these historical labor forces and their contributions?
I think visiting local museums and historical sites could provide valuable insights.
Great idea! Engaging with history firsthand can be a powerful learning experience.
Lesson 22, Time Travel Imagination.
I was pretending that I was in a time machine, and it took me on an incredible journey.
That sounds fascinating. Where did you set the date for?
I set it for a prehistoric time, where dinosaurs roamed the earth and everything was wild.
Wow. Just imagining the sights and sounds of that era must have been thrilling.
It truly was. I could see enormous creatures walking around and hear their roars echoing.
I can only imagine how vibrant that world must have been, full of life and adventure.
Yes. I turned on the time machine and felt this rush of excitement as the scenery changed.
It sounds like a perfect escape from reality, allowing you to explore anything your heart desires.
Exactly. It's amazing how imagination can transport us to places we've only dreamed of.
Lesson 23, Showcasing Achievements.
I think we should emphasize my achievements to really highlight my value proposition.
That's a smart approach. Showcasing what you've accomplished can make a significant impact.
Exactly. It's important to communicate how my skills can benefit the team effectively.
Absolutely. How do you plan to present these achievements in a way that captivates your audience?
I'm thinking of using specific examples and metrics to illustrate my contributions clearly.
That sounds great. Concrete data can really help paint a picture of your successes.
Yes, and I want to ensure that my presentation reflects my passion and dedication.
Passion is infectious. If you convey that well, it will resonate with others.
So, let's brainstorm more ways to make my presentation stand out and leave a lasting impression.
Lesson 24, Exploring the Caribbean.
Perfect. How about heading to the Caribbean for our next vacation?
That sounds delightful. The Caribbean has beautiful hidden gems just waiting to be discovered.
Absolutely. I've heard about stunning beaches and vibrant local cultures in that region.
And the food there is supposed to be incredible, bursting with flavors and freshness.
Yes. I can already imagine enjoying fresh seafood while overlooking the ocean.
Plus, there are so many activities to choose from, like snorkeling and hiking.
Exactly. Each island offers something unique, making it a perfect adventure for us.
I can't wait to start planning our itinerary and uncovering those hidden treasures.
Let's do some research and find out which islands we should explore first.
Lesson 25, Shopping Savvy.
Alright, we can grab those items too, they look great.
Yes, definitely. But do you have any coupons or discounts that we can use?
I believe I saw some online, maybe we can check before we finalize our purchases.
That's a good idea. Saving a bit of money always feels rewarding, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Every little bit helps, especially when we're buying multiple things.
And it's such a great feeling to walk away knowing we got the best deal possible.
Yes. Plus, using coupons makes the shopping experience even more fun and exciting.
I agree. Let's make it a point to always look for discounts when we shop together.
Sounds like a plan. It'll turn our shopping trips into a little adventure each time.
Lesson 26, The Ingalls Family.
Did you know about the Ingalls family and their pioneer journey?
Yes, I've heard a bit about them. They moved many times while Laura was growing up, right?
Exactly. Their adventures really highlight the challenges faced by pioneers during that time.
It's fascinating to think about the resilience and determination they must have had.
Yes, and each move came with its own set of obstacles and experiences that shaped their lives.
I can imagine how different each location must have felt for them, creating unique memories.
It's incredible how those experiences influenced Laura's writing and storytelling later on.
Absolutely. Her stories have a way of capturing the spirit of adventure and hardship.
Let's explore more about their life. There's so much to learn from their journey.
Lesson 27, An Exciting Day.
The day went by even faster when Natalie got home. She was so excited.
Really? What made her so thrilled?
She had just finished a big project, and the feedback was overwhelmingly positive.
That's fantastic. It must have felt so rewarding to see her hard work pay off.
Absolutely. She couldn't stop talking about how relieved and proud she felt.
I can imagine. Celebrating achievements like that is so important for motivation.
Yes, and it inspired me to think about my own goals and how to achieve them.
That's the power of sharing excitement. It can spark inspiration in others too.
Exactly. Let's plan a little celebration for her to acknowledge her accomplishments.
Lesson 28, A Sweet Surprise.
Of course, I once got an entire garbage bag full of candy during Halloween.
No way. That sounds like a dream come true for any kid.
It really was. I remember feeling like I had hit the jackpot with all that candy.
I can only imagine the thrill of opening that bag and seeing all the colorful treats inside.
Exactly. I had so much candy, I didn't know where to start.
And the best part was sharing it with friends and trading for different types.
Yes. It made the experience even more fun to swap favorites with everyone.
I love that. Those sweet moments create memories that last a lifetime.
Absolutely. It's amazing how something as simple as candy can bring so much joy.
Lesson 29, Mindful Moments.
You know, I like to meditate for a few minutes and enjoy a cup of herbal tea.
That sounds so relaxing. Meditation can really help center your thoughts and clear your mind.
Exactly. It's a great way to disconnect from the chaos of the day and find peace.
I completely agree. Taking time for yourself is essential for mental well-being.
Plus, the aroma of herbal tea adds to the calming atmosphere, don't you think?
Absolutely. The warmth of the tea combined with meditation creates a perfect moment of tranquility.
So, what kind of tea do you usually prefer while meditating?
I love chamomile, it's soothing and helps me unwind after a long day.
That sounds wonderful. I might try that next time, it sounds perfect for relaxation.
Lesson 30, Dining Experience.
Excuse me, could we get a table for two, please?
Of course. Follow me, please, I'll show you to your seats.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to enjoying this meal together.
Me too. The ambience here is lovely, it sets the perfect mood for a nice dinner.
I agree. It's always nice to dine in a place that feels comfortable and inviting.
Plus, I've heard great things about their menu. I can't wait to try some dishes.
Yes. It's exciting to explore new flavors and share our thoughts on each dish.
Exactly. Eating out is such a wonderful experience, especially when it's shared.
Let's make the most of our time here and enjoy every moment.